Obviously, we've seen these attacks on you by President Trump overnight. Why do you think that he takes this line with you? Why do you think he attacks you in this way?
Well, for President Trump to explain why he singles me out in relation to the way he does, in the tweets he sends and the interviews that he gives, I'm quite clear that here in London we love Americans, we love America. Actually, Americans contribute hugely to our city economically, socially and culturally. I've met over the course of the last few days many Londoners, and they call themselves Londoners, who are Americans, who were joining the protests today. And today what you'll be seeing are Londoners and others protesting not against America or Americans, but against President Trump and some of the things that he said and some of the policies that he has. And it's not an anti-American march today or protest today. But I can't explain what goes through President Trump's mind or why he picks on me.
But as you say, he hasn't singled out mayors from other cities where there have also been attacks in other parts of Britain and in Europe. Do you think racism is something that motivates him?
Well, it's for President Trump to explain why he says what he does. What I do know is sometimes he can normalise and give credibility to some views that far-right groups hold. We know, for example, he retweeted tweets from Britain First, who have been banned from Facebook. Their leader and deputy leader have been banned from Twitter. And senior members of that party are in prison. So it's for him to explain what goes through his mind when he does these things. I'm quite clear, though, actually. One of the great things about the US and the UK is pluralism. You can disagree about certain things, and it's done in a respectful, courteous manner. I also think diversity is a strength, not a weakness. I really enjoy the fact that here in London you can be of different religion, different ethnicity, and not just get on, but respect, celebrate and embrace each other.
The US Embassy warned Americans in London ahead of this interview to keep a low profile. Is that sensible advice?
I've seen no evidence that Americans should be worried at all about the response from Londoners to Americans. Actually, I was yesterday morning addressing an annual conference of a leading American company whose European headquarters is here in London. And their world conference is taking place here in London. They're loving London. I meet on a daily basis Americans who love living in our city. Actually, some of them will be going to the protest today. And so, look, thank you for all you do for our city as Americans. Thank you for all the contribution that you make, and there's no reason at all for you to be alarmed or worried about today or tomorrow. What's important is the protests today are peaceful and good-spirited, and I'm sure they will be.